Yes, yes, yes. No! Jenny, how did you handle the set deck on our indie budget?
Let me tell you. The first thought I had was, it's a comedy, so I wanted it to be colorful, but I didn't want it to get too campy. We filled the space with things we already had around the house. I wanted to make sure that I separated the actors from the background, and it was really important to keep costs down. You already have a red apron. We have plenty of plants everywhere that I could bring and put in the back of the kitchen to separate us. And we also already have a dining table that is counter height. So I knew I could use that as an island so that the kitchen was behind us, which gives you a lot of information in that shot, and we could look out towards camera. Everything was built out from those building blocks. Hide things that can be distracting. For example, I didn't want the viewers to watch our legs under our counter height table, so I got a tablecloth to hide that. Colors can tell a story as well as provoke feelings. I think a lot about color when I think about Set Dec, and I knew that I wanted to use red and yellow. Red and yellow are what marketers use to make you hungry, and I knew I wanted to do the same. Like, for example, if you see fast food restaurants, you'll notice In-N-Out, McDonald's, Carl's Jr., and a bunch of other ones use red and yellow to make you hungry. With those colors in mind, I still didn't want the viewer to associate Two Starving Artists with fast food. So I broke it up with the blue tablecloth and the green plants in the background. I also think the live green plants and the fruit basket with the yellow bananas on top makes you think healthy. So that was a good way to push the story forward and let you know who these characters are in the space they live in. Does your set deck tell a story? I also wanted to make sure story elements were laced throughout my set deck, like the blender and the microwave. Something I learned. I have a story to tell you. One day we were having a rehearsal and our director of photography, Marshall, wanted to use practical lighting to separate our acting from the background. This, of course, was a brilliant idea. Now we're using—
Would you call it a bright idea?
The practical lighting was a brilliant idea. I absolutely loved it, but I didn't want to make big changes and modifications to my kitchen, plus we didn't have enough time. Like, strip lighting would have been best, something that I could plug in and switch off. Instead, I went to Amazon and I got rechargeable lights, which were great, except I didn't think about how, as time goes on, those lights dim. So the color did not stay the same because they're not directly plugged into the wall. I didn't have extras. I forgot to charge them between day 1 and day 2, so they were completely dead on the second day. Fail.
When you wear so many hats, things are gonna slip away from you, you know? Everything looked great.
Check out Two Starving Artists to see how we made our kitchen camera ready.